subscribe. Déjà vu, that fleeting moment where the present feels like a memory you've lived before. It's familiar, unsettling, sometimes brushed off as a quirk of the mind. But for some, it's more than a glitch. It's a glimpse into something deeper, something that makes you question reality itself. Here are two allegedly true stories where déjà vu didn't just pass, it lingered, twisted, and left a mark that never faded.
Story 1.
In 2019, Sarah lived in a rundown apartment in Chicago. It was the kind of place where the walls creaked and the air always felt heavy. One night, she came home late, climbing the dim staircase to her third-floor unit. As she reached the landing, a sharp scent of mildew and burnt coffee hit her. Instantly, déjà vu washed over her. Not just a feeling, but a vivid certainty that she'd lived this exact moment before. She knew the flickering bulb above would buzz, a neighbor's TV would blare a specific commercial, and her key would stick in the lock. And it all happened, beat for beat. The next night, it happened again. She was cooking dinner when she knew her phone would ring, and her friend would ask about a movie they hadn't discussed in months. It did. Over the next week, these moments piled up, knowing a stranger's order at a coffee shop, predicting a car horn outside her window. Then came the dream. Every night, she saw herself standing in her apartment, watching a shadow move across the wall, whispering, "You've been here before." On the seventh night, she woke to the sound of her front door creaking open. No one was there, but the air felt wrong, like it was holding its breath. She moved out a month later, but even now, certain smells or sounds pull her back to that stairwell. Like reality is reminding her she's not done with that moment yet. Jake and his cousin Mia, both 18, loved exploring the woods near their rural Oregon town. One crisp fall afternoon in 2022, they followed a trail they'd never taken before, chasing rumors of an old cabin deep in the forest. 10 minutes in, Jake felt a jolt of déjà vu so strong it stopped him cold. He knew this trail, the way the leaves crunched, the angle of a crooked tree, even Mia's next words about a hawk circling above. He hadn't been here before, yet every detail felt etched in his memory. As they reached the cabin-rotted wood, broken windows, he remembered it too. He knew the door would creak, the floor would sag, and a faint hum would come from upstairs. It all happened exactly as he foresaw. Mia, oblivious, wanted to explore inside. Jake hesitated, but followed. Inside, the air was thick, and that hum grew louder. At the top of the stairs, Jake froze. He knew a figure would be standing in the doorway, a tall silhouette, motionless. And there it was. Mia screamed, and they ran, not stopping until they were back in town. Neither could explain it, but Jake swears he still feels that hum sometimes, like the forest is calling him back to finish something he didn't start. These stories make you wonder, is déjà vu just a trick of the brain, or are we brushing against moments we've already lived in some other version of time? Maybe reality isn't as linear as we think, and déjà vu is a crack in the facade, showing us glimpses of paths we've walked before or ones we're doomed to walk again.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.